the 2026 IAB NewFronts, I'm seeing several trends emerge, ranging from measurement to live, that's been a hot topic, to commerce, and of course, creator as well.
So let's unpack some of those trends, Jamie. Particularly looking at some of the announcements this year. What trends in particular and why should marketers be paying closest attention to?
So I don't think it's necessarily one single trend. I think it's truly the convergence of all of these trends. So you don't really talk about commerce anymore without thinking about CTV, right? That is playing an increasingly large role within the commerce space and vice versa. You're seeing a lot more partnerships between traditional streaming or CTV companies and a lot of the retailers. And similarly, that helps with the measurement story because now CTV can be measured through a closed loop attribution system. And of course, Creator now is in the CTV space. Creators have their own programming. They're working a lot with streamers to get their name and their content out there more and more. And live. Live is truly what has been keeping linear alive, a lot of people will say, but live is playing an increasingly important role in the streaming space, and that's one that I think marketers will be paying attention to a lot, and how that'll shift their video mix.
So, in terms of the way live is playing that greater role in propelling the growth of CTV, obviously we first saw it with sports and now entertainment. Is it just is CTV just becoming TV at this point, or is there something different that enters into it now that live is becoming prominent and not just a binging vehicle?
Well, I think it's really what the marketer's objective is, right? So if your objective is still that mass reach, reaching those households, you're still going to turn to linear most likely. If you want to reach with live content a very particular person and leverage robust first party data, let's say from a retailer, now you have the opportunity to do so. So it's really about what that marketer's objective is and how they can leverage linear and CTV for different reasons. It's just now live is bringing even more scale to the streaming space.
So, Jamie, we didn't really touch on somehow the issues associated with data and signal quality and the way those two shape what buyers expect from CTV campaigns. How is those ideas of surrounding data and signal quality evolving right now?
So I think it's really about being able to leverage the data that makes sense for your brand. Again, it goes back to what the marketer's objective is. So if you want to reach a very specific person rather than, I don't know, selling toothpaste to anyone that has teeth, those might be very different objectives, and how you might leverage the data could be a little bit different, and the importance of that data. And then signal quality is always going to be important as well. There's a bunch of solutions that IAB Tech Lab has released over the past year, including OMSDK. Working with verification partners can also help improve the signal quality that's passed back. And those types of things are going to be increasingly important as the landscape continues to grow in terms of fragmentation.